Well, we're here with Golden Eagle head women's soccer coach Joe Alianello. Coach, hard-fought double overtime victory here over the Jamestown College Jimmies in an exhibition contest. Nikki Hammond scored the game-winning goal, 106-10. Very warm day here in Crookston. Talk in general about your team's performance.
Well, I told them how proud I was after the game. The fact that I think lesser teams with character would have given up. I mean, this game really doesn't mean anything to us. And I think the fact that it counted for Jamestown, and we put the effort in to keep going, and got something that paid off eventually. I can be more proud today. You know, for an exhibition, the effort that we put in, only really 5 days in, they were awesome today. So it was a great day. I liked what I saw, and we're going to build on that.
Coach, you brought up the fact that you only have 5 days of practice here, and we've talked about in the past your numbers aren't as deep as you would like them to be. Talk about the effort your girls gave, all things considered, only 5 days of practice, the conditioning it took, the energy and just the amount they needed today and their performance.
Well, we've been really lucky with injuries so far for the most part. Our fitness level was pretty good today. The effort, I mean, these kids, the kids that have stuck around, they're amazing. They're just good people and good kids. And when you have a group like that, we can do, I think the sky's the limit for us. The effort that they put in today, I mean, like I said, I couldn't be more proud. They worked their socks off, and I couldn't ask any more. So,
Coach, first half, Jamestown held a slight edge on shots. Then the second half, you really seemed to come into your own as far as the offensive side of the ball. Talk about that and really what you think might have been the momentum swinger there.
Well, I think with any time you play a new system, a new formation, it takes a half to get going. This is our first exhibition, a new style of playing for them, and I think it just took them a half to get going. We made a couple of slight adjustments at halftime, just some cues that we were looking to pick up on, and I think after our halftime talk, they really picked up on what we were trying to do and went full gear from there.
Coach, I'd be remiss if I didn't bring up Drew Underdahl's performance in net. I want to talk about Drew and the job she did today. She had a pretty good game.
Well, Drew came back in the team after the first day of preseason, and I think she's only going to get better. She's shaking off a lot of rust from last year, and she's such a good athlete and a good kid as well. I think you're going to see her get better with every performance. She's very coachable. She made some big saves to us, especially, 5 minutes in on that breakaway. Made a quick save for us, and keeping us in the game early allowed us to kind of find our feet. So she was awesome today. I think she's only going to get better as the season goes on.
Thanks, Coach, and good luck from here on out.
Thank you.
Here with Nikki Hammond, junior forward from Nelson, Minnesota, Alexandria High School. Nikki scored the game-winning goal today in the double overtime victory over Jamestown College in an exhibition game. Nikki, talk about that shot in particular. What happened?
Well, our team was getting really tired since we were in the second half of overtime, but we had some really good combination play, and somebody hit it into Mariah, who just flicked it right over the back defender so I could run onto it, and I went up against the goalie and she deflected it, and when she was out of her goal, I just tapped it right in.
Nikki, we talked to Coach Alianello earlier, and we talked about how in the first half seemed to have some trouble getting shots. Jamestown had a slight edge on the Golden Eagles, but in the second half really came into our own as far as the offensive side of the ball, and you certainly had, I think you had 4 or 5 shots in the second half, and it seemed like every shot got a little bit stronger and a little closer on goal. Talk about what do you think the adjustment was that helped UMC get to that point?
Well, I think at first, since this was our first game, we hadn't really played full field anything yet, so it took us a while to understand when and where to shoot from. And once we got together at halftime, we talked about what we had to do and what we had to fix, and after that we got some more confidence and finally put one in.
Nikki, you can point and you say, well, it's an exhibition game, and that's true, but still you've got to feel very good about the win. You girls played incredibly hard, and what do you think something like this does for you going in? We have another exhibition game coming up with the University of North Dakota before we start the regular season. What does a win like this, especially a double overtime win to start the year, what does it do for you folks from here on out?
I think this will really help build our confidence from here on, because really this game didn't count for us at all, but we still pushed it out all the way to the end and through almost two full overtimes, and we still were going our hardest at the end, even though it didn't really count for anything for us.
Well, Nikki, great job today, and great job to all the Golden Eagles. Thanks and congratulations.
Thank you.